In today's video, we're going to look at recreating the Hornby Midnight Freight train set. This was my first train set, which I got for Christmas in about 1993. Here is a picture of me and some of my trains from then. Sadly, at some point I sold the original Hornby Class 58 diesel, but recently we found all the wagons and several of the other parts of the set as well, and decided to get a new Heljan Class 58 with DCC sound to recreate the set from the 90s, but with a much more impressive loco. We also decided to get a rake of MGR hopper wagons so we could recreate a more prototypical coal freight train like the Class 58s would have hauled in real life. We hope you enjoy our video. It's finally here. We've been waiting a few days for this and it's most exciting. So let's get it opened up straight away and see what it is. And, well, I think I know what it is, to be honest. And give it a bit of a test. I'm most excited about this. So here it is, and the moment of truth for getting it out of the box has arrived. It's a Heljan Class 58, specially modified. Can you focus there, camera, on by Olivia's trains? So we'll see what the special modifications are as we open it up. Is there anything else to see? Not much. These boxes are quite simple, but that's good. I like that. Okay, let's slide it out of the sleeve. If I can get this end. Nice red surround there, and a plastic wrap as well, keeping it very well protected for transit, which is good. Aha, there's a bit of a clue as to what one of the modifications was. Yes, it's had sound fitted in it, and there's a list of the sounds that we can have, and some of the paperwork that comes with the model as it comes from Heljan there. Exclusively made for Olivia's trains, so that's nice. Lovely diagrams there of the inside of it and how to fit all the extra detailed parts. A bit of history of the locomotive there, which I will read later. And let's just have a quick look at all the different sounds that it comes with as well. I'm looking forward to hearing these. There we go. So that's most exciting. And now let's look at the model itself. Of course it's 58001. I say of course, but the one I had when I was little was 58001. I was particularly keen to get another, what a great noise, another one the same. And there it is. Now this is quite a bit more of a detailed model than the old Hornby one I had. Feels quite heavy, so that's good. Can you see there's a driver in the cab there? So that was one modification that I had done to it. Let's take it very carefully out of its plastic wrapper. Wow, look at that. That is quite something. You see the front end there. The side. The top detail, look at the detail on the fans inside there. And let's have a look at the other end, and we'll turn it over and look at the other side. That is marvellous. I'm most excited about that. Well, I think it's time to set up the test track and fire up the sounds and give it a listen. What a great start-up sequence. Let's hear some horn. Oh yeah. And there's my list of functions. Function 3, low horn. Oh, it kind of sounded high to me. Okay, I think it's time to let it move. Excellent. Back the other way again. Yeah, pretty happy with that. A bit more. That's it. Okay. And let's see if we can pop the lights on. It might be a bit too bright to see them in here. There they are. Great. And if I reverse direction, changes to a tail light, which is a nice feature. Well, that's excellent. Let's now hear the shutdown sequence. Turn the lights off and turn the sounds off. Yes, I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with that. Those sounds are very reminiscent of my childhood when these things used to run all over the place. And I'm very excited to have one again now, having had one when I was younger and then got rid of it in a moment of madness. This is quite a treat to have one that makes noise and is also an extremely detailed model. One thing that I have noticed is that this model doesn't come with any couplings fitted to it already. They are supplied. There's tension lock couplings supplied and NEM pockets to hold them, but they're not supplied installed. And I think that's because the idea is that this is a fine scale, very detailed model, and actually they don't fit with all that buffer beam detail that is in there. So I can fit them myself, which I will do, to haul wagons. There was an option to have Olivia's trains install those for me, which I didn't take, although I'm a little bit nervous now about how I'm going to remove the coupling stuff that's in there so that the tension lock couplings can fit. I hope I can do that without causing any damage to this, what is really a very beautiful and very detailed, lovely model. But if I want to pull anything with it, I'm definitely going to need to attach at least one coupling. I might just fit it on the on one end. Okay, hey Simon, are you ready to see the new train?
Yeah.
What do you think it's going to be?
A class 40.
Oh, you think it's going to be a class 40, do you? Well, let's find out. Are you ready? Here it is.
No.
What is it?
It is a class 58 diesel.
Yeah! Made by?
Heljan.
That's right. You excited to hear it and see it and give it a go?
Yes.
I just gave you a clue then when I said hear it, because it has sound.
Yes.
There we go. Move it slightly.
It is going to move.
Oh, it's just starting it. Then in the back into the book. That's why the book is there. Stop. Good, stopping. Well done. Reverse direction. There we go. If you look in the cab, Simon, there's even a driver in this end. Can't quite see it from here.
It's coasting.
Brilliant. So I've got the 58 in the loco servicing cradle. I thought I'd just show you the buffer beam detail here. It's very detailed with its brake pipes and 3-link coupling and hook. But unfortunately, that's got to come out to make space for the tension lock coupling, which would fit, I think, but then as soon as the bogie turns, it's going to snag those things. So that's got to come out. So I'm a bit nervous about doing this because I don't want to snap the tiny little bits, and I'm starting to think maybe I should have asked Olivia's trains to do this for me, but I'm going to have a go. I'll keep the bits safely in case I want to put them back on in the future, and we'll see how it goes. Well, I've managed to get all the buffer beam detail out without snapping any of it, which is great. It was a little bit fiddly and quite tricky, but I've put them all in a little bag to keep them safe. And so now I'm going to fit the supplied NEN tension lock coupling, which is... So I'm just going to plug it into the socket here. We'll squeeze the two sides together and in it clips. There we go. So it's all ready to run on the layout and haul a train. Let's do it. Okay, so we've got the 58 on the baseboard and we've got all the stock from the original Midnight Freight lined up here, ready to go with coal loads now, which is great. So Simon, could you fire up the sound, please?
Okay.
Great. Do you want to run it forwards? And managing those radius 1 curves just about. Get it just clear of the points. That's it. Change the points. And we're going to reverse it down.
Using the Hornby Select.
Nice and steady. Here it goes. It needs to be midnight, because it's the Midnight Freight. The Midnight Freight rides again. What do you reckon, Simon?
Good!
Yeah!